may change your life.
Most importantly, love like it's the only thing you know how. At the end of the day, all of this means nothing. This page, where you're sitting, your degree, your job, the money, nothing even matters except love and human connection. Who you loved and how deeply you loved them, how you touched the people around you, and how much you gave them. Bev and Joe, welcome to this exciting place, to this exciting day. Today is, of course, your wedding day. It's a chance for you to celebrate your relationship, to acknowledge everything that you've been through, and to open a new chapter for everything that is ahead of you as husband and wife. Marriage is the ultimate time for you to take stock and be grateful for the person who's had the biggest impact on your life. A chance for you to create a stable environment of shared values for your future family. After a pretty tough couple of years, what better way to celebrate 2022 than having this awesome celebration in this amazing place. And while your families are all so far away, we know that they're here in spirit and shortly in words as well. And you can't wait to get to celebrate with them all very soon. You are both all in with this relationship. So marriage isn't so much a new level of commitment or a new promise, but it's more a solidification of everything that you've worked towards. A continuation of the love and everything that you share, setting the scene for your future adventures. A reminder that no matter what, together you make an amazing team. Because being together is your happy place. You're here, you love each other, and you've got this. It's pretty fantastic to think back 5 years ago when you were both doing what singletons do and perusing Tinder. Bev having recently moved back to London and Joe on a snap visit from Sydney for a friend's wedding that fatefully ended up being extended due to a hiccup with your dad's health. After a few days of chatting about Super Mario Bros, Maxim magazines, and the highs and lows of living on the other side of the world from family, you decided to meet in person at the local pub in Richmond. That night led to a whirlwind of dates and dinners and amazing days out, and a feeling that you'd never felt before Joe had to return to Sydney. After you said your goodbyes at Kew Bridge train station, you both knew in your hearts that this was a see you soon, somehow, somewhere. Within 4 weeks, Bev, you were on a plane to Sydney for 2 weeks of wining and dining and realising that you needed to give this a chance. And by the end of those 2 weeks, you both knew that you were in trouble. Bev, on return to London, you made plans to return to Auckland. Joe, you agreed to meet her there, and less than 4 months later, you were in an Airbnb in Auckland, and the rest is history. It's fair to say that you were both smitten with one another from the start. It always felt easy, and it just felt right. There were never any doubts, despite the 17,000 kilometre distance between you. It really was always meant to be. Living so far away from home has meant that you are each other's family, their friend, their champion and their challenger, their everything. You've had all the major relationship milestones like getting a house, supporting each other through the decision to start a family, and of course wonderful, beautiful Fred, your very special big puppy who truly did make your little house a home. Bev, you said it perfectly when you said 95% of life is just regular routine. So if you can find someone you enjoy doing those things with, you're on to a winner. Which is exactly how you both feel, whether you're playing competitive Yahtzee, finding a binge-worthy TV show, or taking Fred on adventures and relishing in all of the joy that comes from doing things with Fred as a family. Joe, to you, Bev is by far the best person you know. Bev, you are selfless, incredibly loving. You love wholeheartedly, and you're going to be a wonderful mother. You are to Joe his best friend, and he constantly strives to be the best version of himself because of you, because that is everything that you deserve. And Joe, you are one of life's great guys. You are kind and curious and compassionate. You have a huge heart, an abundance of empathy, and an unwavering competitive streak. You make the people around you feel at ease, and you are a big-time dreamer, just like Bev. Love puts the music and laughter, the beauty in song, the warmth in a shoulder, the gentle and strong. Love puts the magic in memories, the sunshine in skies, the gladness in giving, the starlight in eyes. Love puts the fun in together, the sad in apart, the hope in tomorrow, the joy in the heart. Bev and Joe, before we get you married, I'm now honoured to read some words on behalf of your families.
One lady street.
All right, from your mum. 38 years ago, I gave birth to a beautiful little girl who has grown up to be this amazing woman full of love, kindness and humour. In meeting Jo, I feel she is now complete. Your love and support for one another is a joy to see. I am so happy, Jo, that you are now officially my son-in-law. Although I am not with you, my thoughts will be on this special day. All my love, Mum. And from Nan. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides, and when it subsides you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your root was so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement, it is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. From Captain Corelli's mandolin, and from Nan with so much love. Well, what can we say? You have already tried and trusted the blind date world, given up your air miles to spend more time getting to know each other, moved heaven and earth and countries to be together. You've supported and encouraged each other through some difficult times and emotional roller coasters, secured your future with great jobs, and jumped through some huge hoops to build your future family. We are so proud and so happy for you. Enjoy your wonderful day. We'll be thinking of you. So the only advice we have is keep caring, keep loving, keep smiling, keep adventuring, and finally, never ever forget when you're on the school pickup run. Heaps of love and hugs, Dad and Mand.
My dad forgot me.
Oh, did he? Let's sound advice. Okay. While we are all sad not being able to be present for your special day to witness you pledging your love for each other, you will be in our thoughts and our hearts. I know that if I was present, I would not, underlined, be able to express these thoughts. So this opportunity is very special. In the silence of my heart, this is my dedication to you. Peace, that God will grant you peace in mind and in heart, good health, plus the strength and determination of spirit that will take you forward, with love for each other in all of the days of your lives. My wish, and he's written this to me, my wish is that you can weave all the words from family and friends expressing their love and affection for these very precious persons, and that's in bold. May good weather shine on you on your special day. Thanks and best wishes, Terry.
Yeah.
Bev and Joe, you are a very special, beautiful couple to whom we send lots of happiness and bags of love on your wedding day. We wish you a lifetime of love, joy, and happy memories as you continue life's journey together. Our hearts and thoughts will be with you on this special day. You asked for sage words and advice for you as a couple. I'm not sure we're qualified. However, these are our thoughts. Be kind to each other. Respect and listen to each other. Accept each other for who you are, and above all, be friends with each other. Joseph Campbell wrote, "Love is a friendship set to music." Work hard at keeping your love and friendship alive, and don't forget to listen to the music in your relationship. Just like in music, there will be joyful and sad times, exciting and peaceful times, inspirational, beautiful, and thoughtful times. Share this music together, love and care for each other. Finally, the sentiments expressed in this poem we want to share with you. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all of the years. May happiness be your companion to the place where the river meets the sun. And may your days together be good and long upon the earth. Amen. God bless you. All of our love, Linda and Terry.
Oh.
I think they did pretty well. I think they did really well.
Good advice.
All right, are you ready to get married?
Yep.
Beverly and Neil, do you promise to keep Joe as your best friend and greatest ally, promising to love him and support him, laugh with him and stand alongside him for today and for every day?
I do.
Joseph Lewis Francis O'Brien, do you promise to keep Bev as your best friend and greatest ally, promising to love her and support her, laugh with her and stand alongside her for today and for every day?
I do.
Okay, who would like to read their vows first?
Me.
Do you want a tissue as well, or are you good to start?
Good.
All right, I'm just going to sketch over here.
Ooh, okay. Joe, it's been 5 big years, 5 love-filled, adventure-taking, anchor-dropping and at times heart-aching years. From carefree country moves to finding our first home and hobby, I've always been excited about our future, and it's as much about the big ticket things as it is about all the everyday things in between. Just seeing you at the end of the day is one of my favourite moments. I love that we're both big time dreamers, and I hope that's still us 50 years from now. After all, the BC Ale Trail is calling us, as are the streets of Italy, Spain and Chile, and I can't wait to continue trip planning with you. Today marks the start of our next chapter, and it hasn't sunk in yet that we're standing here in April 2022 with a very special and unexpected guest between us. He's a game changer, and when I think of the father you'll be, it fills my heart to the brim. Calling you my rock does you a disservice. You're my everything, my biggest champion, my confidant, my challenger, my mind reader, and my wings. Most of all, you're my best friend, and I can't believe I get to say I do to you. I knew on that sunny Thursday in June that I was in trouble, and without a moment of doubt, I've loved every minute of building a life with you. You're kind and curious, compassionate, funny, hardworking, intelligent, and completely and utterly unaware of how special you are. I can't promise that our marriage will be perfect or without its ups and downs, but I can promise that I'll put our little family first, and I'll be grateful for the things that you do, and that I'll support you and your dreams, even if that is to play all ages footy until you're 40. Do you do yours then?
Thank you.
Right, I'll grab that.
Beverly, Weatherly, Webster, The one-eyed pirate. loving doggy Freddie to mum, to Fred, and the mother of our child. Bev, you are the best, kindest person I know. You're my best friend, my soulmate, and you're the love of my life. Ever since our rom-com story started that fateful summer 5 years ago, with our intercontinental dating and moving countries to go see about a girl, being your partner has been effortless. Loving you, committing to you, being with you, feels like breathing. You're my world. You're my everything. The word love means so much more to me now I know you. As we stand here in our favourite part of the world, I promise to love you wholeheartedly and unconditionally. To be your rock, to support you, respect you, challenge you, trust you, be totally vulnerable, while continuing to be optimistic with time. I promise to grow old with you, to continue to laugh with you, to be my best self and the husband that you deserve. Bev, I love you, and I'm genuinely excited about our future together. I cannot wait to continue this magical adventure together as husband and wife.
Should we kiss?
Well, you can if you want to.
Yeah. I love you,
Yeah, but you just scoot that way.
Yep.
Okay, can we please have the rings?
Does it go behind?
Yeah, but you can put it on top and switch it if you like. I'll just grab the rings out of the box. And two, thank you. All right, hold hands again. Wedding rings are the outward representation of the love that you share, of the promises that you've made today, and those that you'll make every day throughout your marriage. Keep these rings as a calming force despite the chaos of the world around you, a reminder of the amazing team that you are. So Jo, I'll give you Bev's ring. If you could place that onto her finger, and please repeat after me. With this ring,
I
choose you
to
be my wife.
be my wife.
The baby.
There we go.
Okay, and if you take Jo's one, and if you could please place that onto his finger and repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I choose you
I choose you
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
Okay, and holding hands once more. Bev and Jo, you really do feel as though the universe was always meant to bring you together, and since that initial connection, you haven't looked back since. You chose Queenstown for your wedding today because it's a place that truly recharges your souls. It's a place where you've always felt at peace, and from now on, it is somewhere that will always hold a special place in your hearts.
Let's go.
Here's the most amazing future for you both, keeping on adventuring and travelling, starting your family at last, and most of all, just being happy and content with the person you can't imagine a life without. If you just hold that for 2 seconds while I move over here. Bev and Jo, it's with great excitement that I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.